All right, I'm off to make my coffee. I'll be back in a second. Party people, how we doing? Second biggest loser, thank you for the big tier 2 sub. Thank you, Alfie Beats, for the 32 months. Consumes Legumes, thank you for the 55. Diarmute, thank you for the 42. And Tantrum Thrower, I get my way. Thank you for the 45 months. What's up, everybody? It's time to begin the stream. Time to begin the stream.
Time out there.
of that, and he's slowly pushing down on an AeroPress just off camera to make himself a coffee. Can you believe that? Also, what's up, Rikering? First chat in the stream. The Clipper themselves. What's up? I hear if the streamer is 15 minutes late to stream, we're allowed to leave. No, that's not true. You all have to stay. Everybody has to continue occupying the chat. Hi everyone, I'm playing Shadow Labyrinth, the Pac-Man Metroidvania, when Pac-Man is all fucked up and evil. It's surprisingly fun, and Pac-Man just said, I'll change your prophecy and destroy your false god. What? Is that an official Pac-Man property? Shadow Labyrinth. It is a 2D action platformer and a genre-twisting alternate take on the iconic Pac-Man. As the swordsman, you wake on a mysterious planet amidst relics of war. Oh my god, it is a Bandai Namco joint. And of course, sorry for saying it that way. Well, this looks terrifying. It seems like a dark twist on our iconic Pac-Man. Who would do such a thing? Matt Mitchell, 45. Thank you for the 4 months. Welcome back. What does Tom's graphic tee say? I would push back on this being a graphic tee. I don't think this is a graphic tee. This is a t-shirt with an embroidery patch on it that says the Lulu Rays, which is Tom Cardy's old band that that they all stopped being in. It just happens to say Ed Hardy. Bro, I think if I had a limitless budget and a limitless closet size, it would be so fun to have an Ed Hardy spare closet that I could walk into whenever I wanted to be that guy. Look at this. Look at this. Not the Wordles. We'll get to that in a second. Or not the Dles, as they say. This. The Ed Hardy website. You're looking at this thinking, I've been on clothing websites before. Have you? Well, throw it all aside, because here we call just in stock new shit. New shit. Pretty cool, huh? Ed Hardy, Mexico. Ed Hardy, Argentina. Ed Hardy, Brazil. Wow. All of the stars are here. Holy fuck, the Cyber logo satin trucker hat. Oh fuck Christ, rhinestone trucker hat. Ah! Oh, fuck! 60 US dollars for the Jesus Christ rhinestone embellished trucker hat. Arg! God, that's so fucking cool. Oh. Man, if your friend who is crafty made this, you would be so thrilled for them. You would be so impressed. This rocks so much. But for this to be on sale at a corporation is truly insane. Same with this. This is a YouTube thumbnail I am clicking on every single time. I feel like all the aesthetics I actually enjoy have just co-opted Ed Hardy successfully and turned it into something cool. Hey, it's a treasure train. Save 35% on 5 or more gift subs exclusively during this train. Wow. And thank you everybody for the subs. Thank you watching from Memore's Wake for the Prime 21 months. What's up? This font looks so sick. This is the good version of black metal font. This is the good version of a whole bunch of branches piled up in your yard font. Oh man. Would I rock these or what? Currently, I'm the only guy in the dance class wearing shorts, and I think if I turned up wearing these, I would be the most popular guy in the dance class. Damn! Would you rather have 1X Ed Hardy shirt or 1X Sin Cara penis shirt from the WWE? The Sin Cara penis shirt is a beautiful relic for sure, but I think it's one of those ones you simply cannot wear. This is the shirt in question, if you're not familiar. If the word Sin Cara penis shirt, which of course just translates to without face, no face penis shirt. So you can see the problem here. I mean, even apart from the fact that it's just a picture of a guy dripping. This whole time I was under the impression that Ed Hardy was a band or singer. God. Yeah, no, it's just a horse's micro denim short Holy fuck. Dude. Genuinely? Genuinely? Can you not picture me with like an American flag textured tank top wearing these and getting the absolute shit kicked out of me in the street as I adopt an orthodox karate stance? Oh. Man, that's good. Tara Yummy x Ed Hardy x Heelys. What? Clicking on this.
If you want to be Tara Yummy, you have to think like Tara Yummy. Tara Yummy is a mindset.
I'm not familiar with Jack Salter, but I am thrilled to find out about the Ed Hardy Heelys. Demi bought some Heelys and ate shit immediately, by the way. They are harder to ride than you'd hope.
What's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm so excited. We are gonna be reviewing the Ed Hardy x Heelys x Tara Yummy collab.
I'm unfamiliar with Tara Yummy. I didn't know that was a person that you could be. These are very difficult because they only have one wheel per shoe, which leads, of course, for most people to a total of 2 wheels. Bless you, Demi. No problem. That's all right.
I know, I was doing it.
It is cool to kick into that. Damn. All right, but these are genuinely pretty sick. If you saw these at an op shop, you're getting them. For any American or Canadian listeners, I believe that translates to thrift store. We call them an op shop as in opportunity shop. God, these are so fucking sick, man. Finally getting my egg cracked because I like the Ed Hardy short options too much to become constrained by the shackles of gender. Holy fuck. Ooh. Oh. I think that the pants, the gulf between the pants and shirt fashion is so huge, and I've never quite seen anything like it. Like, the pants look so sick. Wolves mesh shorts. Clicking on that harder than I've ever clicked on anything. Okay, yeah, the horses, obviously, sick. Yup. And Ed Hardy, wolves mesh shorts. Are these panther mesh shorts? Okay, cool. I was worried that I'd forgotten what a wolf looked like there for a second. It was fun to see you put together an entire fit from Ed Hardy merch. I think that I could do it. I think that I could put together a real... Well, actually, just remember what I look like outside of the merch. I think that I could put together a really depressing look. I think I could put together a look that says, my wife left me and she took the kids. In a way that I'm not going to see them again. My wife left me, she took the kids, and I don't earn enough to pay her alimony. So, it's time for a brand new me. God damn, dude. Ed Hardy right over the dick. Okay, bat skull embroidered low-waist bootcut jeans. Holy fuck. Show me a close-up on the... Okay, this is crazy, by the way. The nice little skull drawing. But I want to zoom in on the bat skull. If I can. And, of course, I've zoomed in on the butt. Oh, well. Thank you, everybody, for that wonderful hype train. The wolf shorts are so sick. I truly am baffled by how sick these are. God damn, man. It isn't goth, but what is it? Yeah, right? Like, it's just tattoo flash hot topic. Kinda. Anchor rose relax zip front hoodie. Okay. Flower diamond embroidered denim shorts. Sick. God, dude. Embroidered jeans might be the new meta. New metal is so true, yes. Crazy to see Ed Hardy with rollerblading showcased as one of the types of person you can be while wearing Ed Hardy. Okay, what is by appointment only? A limited edition Cobra Flames Selvage Denim. Say less. Oh, man. We got the dad is talking to my friends too much pants on lock. Wowee. Dad puts his arm around my friends as he offers them lifts home from the party. Ooh. Holy fuck, this is sick. Hey, what's up, British Snacko? I don't know if you can see this as well as I can. For one thing, I have beautiful, strong elf eyes. But the main thing is, with this larger on my monitor, I can see that all of this is bedazzled. There are rhinestones all through the flames. Every single part of this is bedazzled. Oh, fuck! This sucks, and I love it. Man, that sucks so much, and I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I think lesbians can wear this and be cool. Lesbians can do anything. Oh, for sure, dude. You give a lesbian with a septum piercing this, they're the coolest person in the zip code. Japan Leon boxy camp shirt. Okay, clicking on this. Clicking on the paint splatter tee as well. We'll be moving on to the Dles soon enough. But first, I would like to check in on what's been happening with our friends Ed Hardy. Gold. I got real close to the, God, what's the, there's a type of jacket that's really popular in Japan that have like huge embroidered things on the back of them. And I'm trying to remember what the name is. Sukajan. Okay, yeah. Sukajan jacket. And I was looking at these being like, what if? What if? Tom, did you see that Libby saw a street called Lower Gaia on GeoGuessr and someone commented, Demi trying to remember the word bottom? That does make sense. Ed Hardy's son was very active in the part of the Something Awful forums I was in. Had a good cat. All right, that's nice. Yeah, so look, the Sukajan jackets are just really hard not to get my fucking Facebook account off the screen. It's hard not to look at one of these and think, but what if? But what if I wore one? Like, I'm looking at Japanese clothing because I'm a big fat guy and they will definitely not have my size. Secondhand shopping in Japan was crazy because all the good stuff in, like, small sizes had obviously been taken, but all the good stuff in, like, my size was there, and I saw a guy who was, like, a full 4 inches taller than me also shopping in the same places I was at, and he was pulling stuff off of the shelves. It's a big guy's paradise, but the absence, the influx of supply and the lack of demand. That said, if you try to go to just a regular store, boom, it does not work out. All right. This is the type of shit I was looking at. Reanimated Ghoul Season, thank you for the 37 months. Welcome back. This is the type of crap I was looking at and thinking to myself, I simply cannot buy something like this. I simply cannot buy... Well, I mean, this one because I've never seen Evangelion. But there was, like, so many moments of me staring at this and thinking to myself, well, no. I think I'd have to change my entire... Wait, is my mic fucking up? What's happening? Unfortunately, on a white guy, these all are like the Drive jacket. Absolutely. Yeah, these are all... I had one moment where I had an idea of myself. I had a dream of myself, and then it disappeared. Oh, that's weird. Okay, cool. Thank you very much for letting me know. I had a dream of myself, and then it disappeared. I was wrong about the kind of person that I have the capacity to be. for 1 second, and it manifested as me buying a black X gold tiger and bamboo jacket. But look how sick it looks! Ah! Ah! Tom and Nick, Tiger, Weiger, Walker. I mean, hey. There's worse people to be. Dude. Dude, they're so sick. Look at this fucking derpy tiger. I love it. Sorry for saying derpy. Jesus Christ. I just, hate it. I hate that. However, I cannot wear it. I cannot wear a jacket that just says Japan on the back. Okay, and that's got the demi laugh from downstairs, which is brutal. And that's letting me know that I am right. This! Ooh la la. Anonymous, thank you for the gift sub to Derpy Hee Hee. Okay. Yeah, you can. You're on fucking Bake Off. I think maybe we have different ideas of the importance of being on Bake Off to the ability to wear a big jacket with Monkey D. Luffy on the back or whatever. Bro, the turtle with the frog on its back, though, that's so cool. Go. Old Godzilla X Kyoto Godzilla embroidered reversible Sukajan. Fuck. They're so sick, man. I don't know what to tell you. And bless you, Demi. What if it was Japan Week on Great Australian Bake Off? Well, we already did Japan Week, and they've promised that they won't do it again. Dude. Fuck me, that's sick. Do I like Godzilla? Not particularly. Do I love this jacket? Very much. The entire time we were in Japan, I was staring at Sukajan and going to myself, I can't buy this. There's literally, I know that I can't buy this. We have to walk somewhere else before I fall. Before I eat shit and end up buying this. I'm going to go ahead and, what's the thing that I want here? I'm going to go ahead and just type some keywords in with Sukajan jacket, okay? And we're just going to see what comes up. What about, for example, Sukajan jacket Dragon Ball? Damn. I think I would have to be roughly 500 times fitter than I am now to get away with wearing this. That's so sick. Mine I'm wearing right now. Dude! Yes! This is the type of shit I was looking at! Ah! Put this on a Ricky Peacock, though. Dude, yeah, Ricky could rock any of these, for sure. Now, as I'm reminded every time I hit start streaming, I am not Ricky Peacock. You know, I'm coming from behind on a lot of these. I have a distinct disadvantage. I don't sound as cool as Ricky. You got an Australian voice coming out from over the Sukajan collar. You're playing from behind. So a Piccolo Sukajan, dude. I do think that in the same way that everyone just is. Everyone has their thing. Everyone has their, like, you know, Magic the Gathering card or whatever that has them be like, oh, okay, that's sick, I will play this. Everyone has their Sukajan thing that will be completely impossible not to buy. The Piccolo ones that I'm looking at here are sick. I'm just going to go ahead and type in Shark. Sukajan. Okay, there's a pretty anemic presentation from the Sharks, I gotta say. Although this Jaws one is kind of cool. The fact that it says the greatest and then Massachusetts down the bottom is sick. Universal City Studios LLC. Damn. Clicking on the Jabba Sukajan real quick. Bro. Oh, show me the back. This, and I can say this with all the love in my heart, sucks so bad. Oh, man, that is ugly. That is hideous. I love that the sleeves say, "Bring me Solo and Jabba the Hutt." Damn. That is so cool. Clicking on souvenir jackets, by the way, on buye.jp to see what else is available. Okay, show me this $330 souvenir jacket. Why don't you go ahead and show me this bad boy? Okay, looks like we got the two wolves that are fighting, and they look pleasantly strange. That is so sick. This looks like one that was made by someone who has never seen one before. Distressingly low down the back. Birds, okay, yeah, no, I recognize those as being birds. And then, of course, we have Japan and a general layout, including, of course, Korea. Okay. Now, this here seems like the kind of jacket that's fixin' to get you crimed. This over here seems like the kind of jacket that is the equivalent of walking into a pub in Ireland with a shirt that says, I don't know, which Ireland is the good one? Rare oversized Sukajan jacket, frogs, moon, and maple leaves. Oh, mama. The thing I love about these is that they are clearly like patches that are repurposed. Like the embroidery is using the same thing over and over. Oh, and it's reversible, and the reverse is a cherry blossom look with frog jumping over the moon. Rikering linking jacket and model face. Okay, show me the next Sukajan. Back to the Future Marty McFly jacket. Now this is... I mean, we're starting to go into the beautiful world of the Halloween costume model, which is a place you do end up if you're a handsome enough guy with very little to do. And unfortunately, they do all look like that. Like Halloween Costumes.com is going to show us a whole bunch of fellas who are, I don't know, trying a varying amount. Hee. Lord of the Rings One Ring scarf and knit hat set. Honestly, that's pretty sick. Because I suck and am bad and evil. And I suck also. Adult Shawn Michaels WWE The Heartbreak Kid costume. Bless you, Demi. And adult Letterman jacket Teen Wolf costume. That's pretty sick. Does not come with that. Oh my god, the Alf. How is this in 2 carts? How is it not already gone? Bless you, Demi, also. Oh, dude, ape jacket. Oh, fuck. That's so nice. Material is radiant, yep, and the size, of course, is medium, so... Sorry, I just was thinking about the... Just thought about me putting on a medium jacket there for a second, and that laugh came out of me. I am loving this website. Look at this crap. Holy... Damn. 2024. The day, the year that this happened in Paris. Woof. Good gravy. Hello, Alf. Let me go ahead and just search. You know what? Sukajan Gorilla. Let's just see what's available when it comes to, you know, the gorilla market. I think in terms of things that I'm a fan of, I would say gorillas are pretty high up there. Poor Demi, she's sneezing so much. And only 9 left and 1 in basket, and we have Snake versus Gorilla. I would say this is not really a Sukajan. This is AI generated model image for sure, right? This is just some crap that sucks, and it's just patches put on a jacket, and this is just a regular printing. Real leather samurai cyberpunk 2077 jacket. Man, I've never played it, but this could finally get me into it. God, dude, me walking into Fortress to stream from one of their pods in this, finally feeling like I can sit down and face away from the door because I'm wearing this thing to protect my neck. Rainbow Unicorn Sukajan jacket. I mean, it's pretty sick, to be honest with you. Unicorn. Oh, that's very sweet. Damn, damn, damn. All right, Koisi, what jackets do you have available to me over here? Mountain and Tiger souvenir jacket reversible. This is the kind of crap that was on sale at pretty much like every one of the places we went to in Japan. Flamingo Heart Sukajan jacket, very cool. Okay. But this, like, which tells you that these things are way cheaper to produce than they seem. You know? Bossy Cat Sukajan souvenir jacket. Very cool. Okay. What's in the cart? I don't think I have anything. I've never seen you actually wear a jacket, but I do believe you like them. Thank you for taking my word on such a contentious fact as I would wear a jacket sometime. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? We're going to go ahead and pull out the big gun over here by clicking on a Grailed link, first of all. Please leave me alone. Okay, thank you for stopping popping up with things. Radic. Color. Wow. That is a hectic... Rad Chimp Radic color. Damn, that is a hectic jacket, man. Okay, well, thank you for linking this source for us, but no, I don't think I'll be wearing the supersonic front print tee from Steady Hands. Is Steady Hands like okay, yeah, this is just like the collaboration store. Oh, that's where I recognize this from. I keep getting fucking shown anime shit that is sponsored by that is made from by these guys on like Instagram reels. Oh yeah, Sonic X Shadow Rug. All right. Okay. I'm familiar with that. I'm familiar with both of those properties and I find them somewhat interesting. They're big on Instagram, yeah. Which immediately I take to mean that they suck and their product is bad, and also that if you buy them, you'll be roundly mocked by your community, right? That said, I was looking at CU Space Cowboy shorts, and then I was like, what the fuck do I want my shorts to be about anime? Tom, do you like the idea of a Sonic who has a gun? Yes, of course, I'm only human. Honestly, the CU Space Cowboy hoodie, kind of cool. I like the distressed thing there. Okay, in terms of the CU Space Cowboy hat, kind of sick. However, do I have enough hats? Absolutely. I have enough hats to last me until I die, and then honestly, I could wear a few in the grave, and it would take a while until they rotted if I just wore them one on top of the other. Sonic the Hedgehog Knuckles necklace is getting a click. Now, I have been down the King Ice or King Ice-esque rabbit hole before, and it is easy to find yourself thinking, but what if I was the kind of guy who wore a big diamond necklace? What if just one day of the year I treated myself to being iced out with a Cortana chip necklace? Fuck me. Bro, the Millennium Ring! Oh! Jeez Louise. Blue Eyes White Dragon necklace. Good lord. Show me the King Ice X Fortnite collaboration immediately. Persona 5 Royal X King Ice. Man, we've all discovered that people who like anime will spend their shit on anything. Halo earrings, Sprinting Master Chief iced necklace. God damn. Fuck. Blinged out 7-Eleven. We got the Sonic the Hedgehog, of course. Arctic Watch, Death Row Records for when you really want to rep that Suge Knight. Okay. Wait, is he fucking... Did I just say the wrong guy? My bad. I can't remember. Fortnite X King Ice Big Dill Necklace. Aye. The Victory Royale Crown. This stuff seems like you make it just to sell to 5 specific Twitch streamers, right? And the Persona 5 calling card necklace, I don't know, man, I don't know. Okay, this is a Steady Hands clown cardigan. Honestly? Damn. The Clownigan and the checkered clown sweater, honestly, I could... Oh, that would be kind of cool. That would actually kind of hit. I'm not familiar with this property, though. What is the clown? Is this just a clown that, brackets non-specific, or is the clowning from, like, Digital Circus or what have you? Dude, these are so cool. Ooh, the Amigara Fault tank, Amigara Fault cardigan. Yup, of course. I think Junji Ito has reached that amount of cultural cut through that you can wear this kind of shit and everybody will know it, or at least know the kind of creepy guy you're being. God, this would be a good sponsored segment. If they just gave me the money to click through their dang store. Vash the Stampede gear. Okay, Trigun is the first thing I remember thinking, wow, this is cool. As a kid. The first time I remember thinking that with like a teenage brain. You know? Before that, I just thought the Dragon Ball Z was cool. And I was right, but I was also right about Trigun as a slightly more evolved beast. Cicada sweater, unbearable. Oh, fuck, man. You got the twice as many stars sweater? That poem that always makes me cry? Damn. The sunflower cardigan, quite sweet, but honestly, I think this would look bad in real life. I think that a lot of these are not hitting for me. Twice as many stars cardigan with the two-headed lamb twice? That's a total of 4 heads. I meant calf. Sorry, I said lamb. But I think you'll excuse me on account of, you know, we're all human. We all make mistakes. Some of us are more human than others. Me, I'm probably the most human of all, given the amount of mistakes I make at all times. Wow, they have a collaboration with RWBY, Ruby, which is that show that existed for a bafflingly long time. Samurai Champloo collab, okay, and then Critical Role, Miffy, Rillakkuma, Squishable, and friends. Well, oh my god, the Betty Boop. Okay, show me. Shit. Only available in the US and Canada. You know what? So it goes. They need a win over there. I get you. I understand why this had to happen. Don't zoom in that way. I wanted to go to the next one. What? Okay. How fucking close up is... Wait, no. What? Whatever. I hate my life. Okay. All right. The looking at jackets part of the stream may have gone on too long. Is it going to continue? I don't know. It may well go on just a little bit longer. Because I do want to see what this motorbike one is. And I also may have to go downstairs to get Piggy because she is screaming from... is there a reason? Literally no idea. There's no way to know. Peaked yellow. I continue riding eternally. Forever two wheels. Bikers have more fun than people do. I love the distinction between bikers and people. Grab freedom in your own power. We may affirm absolutely that nothing great in the world has been accomplished without passion. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Piggy is squeaking around. Speed junkie. Peaked yellow motorcycles. Fuck. For me to wear this as someone who's scared of even driving a car, maybe one of the greatest moments of stolen valor I can access. Alright, here, look. I'm gonna go ahead and look at this Betty Boop for about 10 seconds. And now I'm gonna go downstairs and go get Piggy because...
Because I'm making eggs.
Oh, it's because you're making eggs?
Yeah, I'll be done in like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'll chill out then.
Alright, I'm sorry. I don't really know how to...
That's all right. No, whenever you're making food, she will stare at you and go,
Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna give her something to chew on.
all good, honey. Bye-bye. Peanuts rock on Snoopy jacket. Bro, they're off-brand Snoopy on the front. God damn. I love looking at souvenir jackets and imagining the many people I could be if I just had an extra $800 and a little bit less impulse control. Isn't that fun? I like to open up a website, look at the things for sale, or look at the, things that are the various ways of being, and think to myself, what if I was that? Here's something that also hit for me. Check this out. This is something that also did that. This YouTube thumbnail. Top 10 solo airplane games 2025 edition. The idea of me lowering the tray to play a card game by myself on the airplane on a 14-hour flight. It's not available to me. But what if it was? Oh, we got the Ditto oversized knit sweater. Now this is going to hit for any recently transitioned folks. Because this is, of course, on blackmilk.com. Skinflap Gamer, thank you for the 32 months. Welcome back. I would say that about 70% of Black Milk sales are to recently transitioned millennials who grew up wanting to wear this and now find themselves able to do it. Black Milk doesn't like trans people, though. Really? Wowie! Damn. Biting the hand that feeds in a major way, dude. That blue, white, and pink dollar spends good, I tell you. They're really messing out by not getting that sweet, sweet trans dollar. They're constantly being some kind of ist. That makes sense. On account of them being a company. Da-da-da. I'm allowing the message that was held by Smart Detection, and you know what? They were right to hold it by Smart Detection because it was hate fat people and trans people. And I know that from Bloodpack Mermaid's perspective that is not them saying that. But I do understand why Smart Detection may have missed the point there. I understand. All right. I'm going to go ahead and look on over to the Dles. Gang, it's time to indulge in some gorgeous gameplay. Over here on the Dles website where we have every single one of the games available to us. I've also opened these up in, frankly, too many tabs. And I'll allow the message that says vile weight slut for some reason. Here we are. It's time to play some weeklies. Daily fact or fiction is the first one up. You swallow 8 spiders a year in your sleep. Now, this here is fiction. We know that because spiders grow again, so on and so on and so on. Come on. There we go. It's extremely unlikely due to how spiders behave and the vibrations we create while sleeping. Also, why would the spiders be going all that way into the mouth? Forges is best enjoyed on mobile. Oh, okay. Fingers on screen. So that's one where you paint on a screen. No problem. No problem. Google Feud. Okay, culture people names. Let's go ahead and just pick entertainment. How does Google auto-complete this search? Oh, this is a good fucking dull. What happened to the kid from is the Google, and we have to figure out how Google would auto-complete it. Okay. What happened to the kid from Stranger Things? Shit. Okay. What happened to the kid from Exorcist? Crap. Okay, okay. Home Alone is a good shout. I'm gonna try and keep Honey Boo Boo. Oh, okay. Dance Moms. Shit. No. Okay. What happened to the kid from 2.5 Men? Everybody Loves Raymond. Big Daddy, Free Willy, Home Alone, The Bronx Tale, Jerry Maguire, Iron Man 3. Problem Child, and Harambe. Iron Man 3? Okay, ready for round 2 of entertainment. All right, that was a warm-up. How does Google complete this search? Super Mario. Super Mario Brothers. World. What? Cheats. What? War. Oh my god. I am Unk. Shit, man. Of course it's Galaxy Movie. Oh, crumbs. All right. Well, look, let's keep this going. Star Trek is all right. Better than Star Wars. No, it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be that. You're thinking too much. Star Trek is woke. Let's go. Okay, had to think about it. Star Trek is okay. What would people be trying to look for? What is some autocomplete stuff for Star Trek? Star Trek is good now. Okay, okay. Let's just keep going on the woke kick. Left wing. Okay. Communist. No. Okay. Movie. Star Trek is better than. Let's go. Okay. Star Trek is better than. We got Star Trek is better than Star Wars, and Star Trek is better than Star Wars meme. Star Trek is good. Okay. My final one is Star Trek is there in truth no beauty was what we missed. Star Trek is dead. Star Trek is there in truth no beauty cast. Star Trek is Trelane a Q. Star Trek is on what streaming service? Star Trek is that classical music, and Star Trek is so boring. Damn. Okay. Wow, this is fun, dude. Okay, let's go a different category. I am indeed using an ad blocker. Thank you for allowing me to continue without disabling. What do they want from Googling that it's so boring? I think they want to get advice on what they should be doing. Star Trek is in what streaming service is crazy sentence construction? Well, I think you have to acknowledge that Yoda knows what streaming service Star Wars is on. Star Trek is on what streaming service? Though, is the only way he knows to get that one. Okay, let's go ahead and find out some culture. Ooh, college is... Wow. Okay, I really thought that woke was going to be up there. Necessary. Okay. Evil. All right. Overrated. Oh, I typoed that one. And that's going to be college's power scholarship. Waste of time, too expensive, is expensive. Waste of money, not worth it. Hard, not for everyone. Power scholarship, legit. College is real. Damn. Okay. Allowing the message gay. College majors that. Okay, college majors that. And this is based on Google. Let's see. Are worth it. Okay, that's not it. College majors that matter. No. I can do. Fuck. Make money, lead to jobs, job market, like that kind of, that's the kind of thing that I'm thinking about. Did I already say make money? Okay. College majors that make the most money and college majors that make good money, both given to us there, which is nice. I mean, college majors that are that are higher, maybe? No, okay, we're out of there. Pay well, that AI will replace, that don't require math, that start with okay, that will not be replaced by AI, and that start with K, that start with R, that start with P. Why would that be of concern? Anyone got any lead on that? Are we just looking to go through the... Okay, crosswords? Oh my lord, you're right. Okay, best programming languages for... Okay, beginner. What? Okay, that's fine. Phone. No. Okay, game. Game development and for games. Okay, okay, okay. Best programming languages for... web. Shit. Best programming languages for AI. All right. And what's the most? What's the top? I checked beginners and it was wrong, which I can't believe. Best programming languages for learning. No. Cybersecurity, app development, robotics engineers, vibe coding, jobs, and math. Damn. Okay. I'm amazed that beginners wasn't in there. Truly. Best programming languages for understanding XKCD. Man, now there's an idea. Going to college just so I can enjoy a gentle titter at my XKCD calendar. Okay. Food. Can you eat wild fish? No? Okay, boar. Shit. Berries. Okay, wild strawberries that grow in your yard. Can you eat wild blackberries? Good, 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 good. Can you eat wild fruit? Shit. Okay, wild... Herbs, maybe? Gosh, I'm not sure. Wildflowers. Crap. Onions, garlic, hog? Blackberries, turkey, lettuce, and carrots. Okay, okay. All right. Dang, man. I feel like boar should have gotten me hog. Okay, what fruit goes in a... What fruit goes in a salad? What fruit goes in a fruit salad? There you go. The answer, whatever you want. What fruit goes in a cocktail? Shit. Okay, what fruit goes in a smoothie? That's crazy. What fruit goes in a juice? What? I'm lost. Hello! Just in my moment of absolute despair. A sweet pig is here. A sweet little kicking pigler. A sweet, wonderful piggy. Okay. What fruit goes in a... Okay, what... I think it's going to be like pie. Pie or tart? Pie. That's crazy. Oh, I should have said fruit. That would have gotten me fruit bowl. What fruit goes in a fruit would have paid off so fucking bad. What fruit goes in a fruit bowl? Whatever fruit you put in there. You stupid fuck, why are you Googling that? Ah ha ha! Hey, watch out, Prostagma. Thank you for catching me live. Power to you. Hope you got through that heat wave okay. Got Piggy. Hello. Bah. Yeah. I think they mean Layok for a painting. I think you're... Look, I understand that that's a logical way of saying it, but come on now. You know that they're not asking that. You know they're thinking different stuff. You know the people who are using Google are stupider than that. Okay. Next round. What happens if you microwave? Okay, metal. Yes. What happens if you microwave... egg. Egg is good. Yeah, because I have seen images of that. All right. There we go. What other stuff do people want to microwave? Foil. Nice. Plastic. Shit. Baby. Crap. Coffee, ice, water. What would people mainly... Food. No! What happens if you microwave nothing? Nothing! Why are you asking Google that? I'm sorry, man, but I can't have you ask that. Oh. Okay. This is a good game because it's making me really mad. It's actually really bad to do that. It sounds bad because it just has the microwaves bouncing off against each other. I'm going to put my fucking dog down on the floor. This game got me so mad, I'm going to fucking put my dog down. Also, I'm adding this to the list of Dles that I'm going to return to because it is good. All right. Let me go ahead and ask app not to track. And now this is Pop Culture Jeopardy watching now on Netflix. Now what the fuck is going on? Please stop. What is happening? Oh my god, I'm there.
Let's go to work.
Oh my god. Okay, we're doing J6 Jeopardy. You say it's your Earth Day. Golf music has charms to... Oh, okay, we're in. Earth Day 2016 was deliberately picked as the day for leaders to begin signing a climate accord named for this world capital. Okay, golf. This time for a second attempt at the same shot is believed to be named for a Canadian hotelier named David. Mulligan! Nice. Okay, music has charms. We're on to the next one. One rider declared... Christopher Nolan movie with cornfield chase. Interstellar. Haven't seen it, but there's no cornfields in Inception, and Insomnia is a movie about not sleeping. This word meaning to comfort is a heteronym for a kind of storage compartment. Well, I think that's going to be console. Yeah, they're not giving you the time to have it read out loud to you. A gnu is a form of wildebeest, I believe. Nice. Though attributed to him, Gade never said, be this you wish to see in the world. Ah, be the change you want to see in the world? Is the quote that's incorrect? Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and close out on this one, because it's not actually that good. Or should we see it through? What do you think? Ooh, Hollywoodle. Yeah, I think this one doesn't hit. Yeah, it's too fast to be actually fun for content. Okay, release year and genre 2026 science fiction adventure. Oh, okay. I'm going to go ahead and say this is Mercy. It's not Mercy. Director is Phil Lord. Frank and Stein. Shit. Okay, Frankenstein was 2025. What's that fucking movie that's... It starts with like an H? Not Francis Ha. Okay, it doesn't start with an H. But... All right. That's weird. I don't know that. But that's fun. Oh god, Soulsborne doll. Okay, you know what? We're going to start off with Abyss Watchers. Not in Dark Souls 3. It's bigger and badder, and it's not weak to anything. So a full whiff on this one. The One Reborn. Incorrect also. Okay. Capra Demon. Okay, thank goodness. And it has less health than 10,000, worth more than 36,000. And it's not from Dark Souls 3. Let me just go ahead and guess. Yeah, sure. Let's guess the Scattertree Avatar. All right, it is from Elden Ring. Literally everything else is incorrect. Phew. Elden Ring might be resistant to holy or magic. Okay. In that case, maybe that one knight that has that conjures up the big swords. Royal Knight Loretta is the one I'm thinking of. No, but she's resistant to fire, and it's not that. Although I guess we haven't checked that. I'll guess Royal Knight Loretta. No. She is not resistant to magic. Okay, so resistant to holy in Elden Ring. Well, maybe... Ugh. Shit, what's resistant to... The Godskin duo? Godskin Noble, maybe? Or Godskin Apostle? No, not the case. Okay. Okay, weakness to thrust. Resistant to holy. In Elden Ring. I gotta be honest, I'm now going to start just staring at the chat because I tire of trying to work this one out by myself. Sorry about that. Dragon Slayer Ornstein, super. Okay, that's a Dark Souls guy, never mind. I think I might have to just close out on this one. I will take the L on this one. The fake Godfrey. Okay, putting that in. Dang it. I'll think out of here. All right, guess the game. This is on guessthe.game. Let's see. As soon as it hits Elden Ring, there's simply too many bonces. I'm gonna go ahead and guess Fallout 3. Submit. Okay, Metacritic score 81%. And we're seeing a fair amount of industrial stuff, some rocks as well. I'm going to take a big swing here and guess Mercenaries World at War. No, okay, Mercenaries 2 World in Flames. Not the case. Original platform, PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. That makes me think it's going to be one of the Call of Duties. Do I know which one? Absolutely not. So I'm going to guess Black Ops 2 because that's the only one I know. FPS and vehicular combat, and it looks like we have some stuff in our inventory like a shuriken and some bandages. Ooh. Kinda lost with this one. PS3, Xbox 360, it's pretty rocky and it's popular. Metacritic score of 81%. Maybe like, oh gosh, it wouldn't be the Deus Ex because that's not the right thing. Brother Killer Simulator. I had it in my idea that it was a Red Faction Guerrilla, but I think that it doesn't look, it looks too good to be Red Faction Guerrilla. But this definitely was saying Red Faction Guerrilla Mars to me. I'm going to go ahead and skip. Mad Max Fury Road? Mad Max? Shit. Developer id Software. Oh, man, I simply don't know. I'm eating shit on this one. People are in the chat are saying Rage. I will not put that in out of honor for simply I didn't know it, but you're right, it's Rage. Damn, dude. Crash Out Unk. All right. I don't think that... Actually, I think that me not knowing a PlayStation 3 shooter is actually a case... I mean, it would be worse for me if I knew that one. I'm clicking on Rage PS3 gameplay right now. Bethesda Softworks presents... You've lost Unk points. Yeah, they all spilled out of me like I was Sonic touching a needle. There he is! Oh my god, they've got me doing voice acting in it? Sick. Oh! Yep. Good lord. This is some thrilling gameplay. We really loved having bullets travel slowly enough that you could see each individual one come towards you. My first thought upon seeing a brown screenshot and 81% Metacritic score was rage. That's incredible. Congratulations, genuinely. Try to guess the video game in less than 6 attempts. Every day a new video game cover is presented to guess in the fewest attempts you can. Okay, red game is incorrect. Yellow game shares the same franchise. Green, same franchise and saga. This is gonna be PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Look, I'm as sad as you are. Unfortunately, that's just where we are. I've never played it. But I know if there's one game that features Fat Princess on the cover and it's not Fat Princess, then it's going to be PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale from 2012. Ah, that hurts. All right. I was hoping that I'd find some stuff to be wrong at that would make me feel better about myself. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened, and I've just been right at stuff that makes me feel worse. All right, Game Duel. We have to guess the character. They have a gun strapped to their upper calf, I'd say. Oh, no, that might be a thigh. I'll guess Nina Williams from Tekken. It is incorrect. It is a different person. Joanna Dark from Perfect Dark. There we go. There they are. Man, oh man. Ms. Dark is looking simply wonderful. That's a thigh. I'm an expert. All right. Well, thank you very much for contributing your wonderful expert. Really insane proportions on this one. We have the legs like far enough away from each other that I think you could really spend all day trying to push this lady over from the side and it still not work. She looks like a Sujimon escaping a garbage bag. She looks like you tried to throw away a real doll because you dislocated its pelvis. Okay. Hey, okay, we got a gift to guess from The Simpsons. This one is Homapalooza. Shit. Okay, I was wrong. Bless you, Demi. Dang. Okay, okay. It's not. It's from something else. Oh, man, oh, man. Springfield. Goes into the Springfield tire yard. Ooh, I don't know this one, actually. Let me skip this one, go to the next. Next GIF is, yep, Principal Skinner, mad in the bus. Unfortunately, that's going to give me no more info. I'm going to move up. Okay, Otto, and he punches the wall, and he punches the wall and says this is like something that Sponge could do. Season 3, episode 22 is The Otto Show. I'm just going to go ahead and guess that. We have correct. Yay! Okay. Nice. Got that 1 in 4. Guess the 2 actors in this image. Ah, jeez. This is insanely difficult, I gotta say. Tom Hanks might be in there, might be mixed in just for fun. I'm gonna say that there's a smidge of Hanks about this one. 17th of March, 1955. Okay, Michael Caine? I feel like wait, no. Do some maths. This is... I think Michael Caine might be older than that. Caine. He's not in there. Okay, okay. Never mind. 1955. Okay, so that makes him... This person is a male, and they were born in 1955, which makes them 45 plus 27, which is 77? Oh, Lieutenant Pierce saying Shatner Weaver. Fuck, man. You're right. 72. My bad. I added in an extra 5. Okay, Shatner not in here. But let's see. Kevin Costner. Shit. Known for Forrest Gump, Mission to Mars, Apollo 13. Damn. Okay. Forrest Gump, Mission to Mars, and Apollo 13. Man, I don't know any of those. Unfortunately, that's a full run of films I ain't seen. I'm going to skip, and his initials are G and something. Okay, Gary Oldman. This wouldn't be him because there's no way that's his... Gary Sinise? Okay, alright. Person 2, female, and we have the birthday, initials, and known for available to us. I'm going to guess Emma Stone. Why'd I do that? Emma Watson is what I meant. Although really, is that the kind of brown hair that Emma Watson has? Okay, and she's not available anyway, so we're safe. We're safe. We don't get that anyways. Jodie Foster's a good shout. Jodie Foster. Lock it in. Okay, 12th of July, 1978. Currently 49 years old? 48 years old? Wait, no, that's wrong. Right? That's insanely wrong, what I just said. Oh, man. Okay. I'm out on this one. I'm going to skip till I get to the known fors. Avatar, Fast 9, The Fast and the Furious. Okay, I should have a shot at this. Michelle Rodriguez? Let's go. Okay, all right, there we go. We're safe. Ooh. Man, oh man, that is terrifying. Okay, Faces.wtf and Mosaic. Guess the two actors in this image. Okay, well, they're already Russell Crowe and Johnny Depp, so I guess that... Oh, watch a short ad and get access to the Mosaic Challenge, and that will get you the bonus. Okay, I see, I see. I have no interest in that now, for no reason. Dive into the world of anime by guessing titles based on their openings. Shit, okay. Enter your anime title guess here. Keep an eye on your hearts, lose them all, and it's game over. Alright. This does sound good. Let's go. What? Okay, I think it's gonna get progressively less blurry, but let's see that. Okay. Okay, let's just go ahead and guess something with like skate or no, okay. I am trying to search for an anime. Okay, I had to zoom out a little bit to see. This is Fruits Basket Zenpen. Or I'm an anime dullard. Arrgh, I'm an anime dullard. Mamma mia. Okay, let's say that this one's... girl. Is it wrong to try to pick up okay, is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon on the side? Is it wrong that I want to meet you in a dungeon? Is it wrong that I want to meet you in a dungeon? Man, I cannot catch a break out here. There's no... I can see that it's just going to be abstract shapes and then Japanese text. There's not going to be any respite here. Okay, skip. Give me... I'm going to skip once. We're going to play it. Okay, there's a tiny bit of English in there. Oh, walking. And now they're standing together. And it's a girl at a desk and she's having people hang out with her also. Okay. School. Just search school. High School DxD Born, High School DxD, 3 School, High School of the Dead. High School of the Dead, I don't think so, but Love Live, School Idol Project, the irregular at Magic High School in title case or non-title case. I'm just gonna go ahead and guess School Days. Guess. Fuck. Tonari no Kamba... Okay, well... I didn't see the leash until now. Just want to say that. Huh. Okay, well, I think this is Tonari no Kaibutsu-kan. Kun. Da-da! Congratulations to me. Tabari no Kaibutsu-kun Q&A recital is the anime in question. Bless you again, Demi. Looking like they're walking to a BST live show. Look, we have not had someone come to our show with a collar and leash on, so that's nice. All right, let's move out of here. Box office game. Guess the top 5 movies in the US domestic box office for the given weekend. Hit the plus on each row to find hints, trade in points to reveal them. Game ends after 10 wrong guesses or after all movies are revealed. Okay, and this is weekend of August 24th, 2007. Okay. 2007. God damn, but I don't know movies. We have a big-ass movie on its way down, just unseated by that. Avatar didn't come out in 2007. Oh. Batman. Dark Knight? I don't know. Straight up, I don't know. I'm gonna click for a hint because I'm fully unaware. Give me the tagline. Come and get some. Ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna need actor 1. Jonah Hill. Superbad? Okay. Nice. There was no way I was going to get that. Tagline me. Remember everything, forgive nothing. Elephant guy. What? Give me actor 1. Matt Damon in Remember Everything, Forgive Nothing. I think that would be a Bourne type movie. I don't know which one. 2007, I'm gonna go ahead and guess Ultimatum. Oh my god. Okay, we're on. All right, nice. Number 3 is from New Line Cinema. It's only it's a fraction of the others. It's still pretty good. New Line, I'm just going to go ahead and guess one of the Twilights here. Because if I get it in one, I'll be thrilled. Dang. Okay, never mind. Reveal tagline. The rush is on. Oof. Give me actor 3 this time. Let's work our way up. Hiroyuki Sanada. I regret everything. Okay. Is it possible that this is an anime? I don't know. Jackie Chan. Okay. Rush Hour 3. Lock it in. Let's go. Okay. All right. Tagline me. Disaster is just a small step away. I guess that could be Disaster Movie? It was a stupid swing. Rowan Atkinson. Bean. The Ultimate Disaster Movie. No. Mr. Bean's Holiday. There we go. All right. Next. Tagline. Okay. Lionsgate. 9 million gross. Total 9 million gross. So this is its first week on the box office and it's debuting at number 5 from Lionsgate. Unfortunately for me, none of that means anything to me because I don't know anything. Vengeance is the ultimate weapon. That is such a good tagline. Reveal the actor for me. Jet Li. Fuck. Oh, man. Why don't I know about that? I feel like I should know that off the top of my head, but unfortunately I don't. I'm going to have to click actor 2. Jason Statham. Statham, Jet Li. Whoa. Gosh, oh. I think I might have to... I mean, genre is going to be absolutely useless to me. Actor 3. John Lone. Shit, man. No, I got nothing. Genre. Action. Crime. Thriller. Okay. Jet Li is the main. Jason Statham second build. Man, I don't know. It's not going to be Transporter. That's Jason Statham first build. Blah, blah, blah. But do you guys know that Jet Li has a... he has a YouTube channel now? And he's just uploading very well-meaning videos of himself being like, hey, it's Jet Li, I'm here. I'm having quite a nice time. Sorry, that's Rage PS3 is opening up in my sidebar there. Check this out. My daughter opens up about her mental health journey. Growing up without a father. Finding balance in Tai Chi. Jet Li explores Taiwan's spiritual side. Aging is normal. Isn't this nice? I almost died in a tsunami. Surviving a tsunami made me start a charity. Well, there you go. So maybe it wasn't all bad. Learning to be a better father? Man. He's just on his own journey. Good for him. Okay, sex to bed source. All right, I think I'm out on this one, unfortunately. I'm going to reveal all hints that I could possibly get. It will void all of my bonus points, but there's just no way that I'm getting this one. FBI agent Jack Crawford is out for revenge when his partner is killed, and all clues point to the mysterious assassin Rogue. Okay, well, I'm going to guess Rogue, and unfortunately, Rogue is not even there. Okay, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Unfortunately, that is wrong. I will give up and tank the Jet Li, Jason Statham, John Lone vehicle as a mistake, and which is War. Damn. Brutal. Damn. Remember the poster but not the movie? Yeah, this is absolutely a movie that you would forget. Oh, gosh. I'm just going to go ahead and make a little trip down to the Trivia and Goofs. Awful. I saw the movie War with Jason Statham and Jet Li. Jason has let me down. I say that mostly because the movie sucked. Don't go. Okay, well. No, he's trying his best. Jet Li expressed public dissatisfaction with the production dynamics and final creative quality of the project during promotional press circuits. Jet Li stated directly during media interviews that the feature sucked and verbalized a comprehensive lack of professional confidence in director Philip G. Atwell. Performance throughout the production pronounced the word Yakuza with vocal emphasis placed exclusively on the second syllable. Arg. Oh, dialogue coaches and production staff maintain this uniform pronunciation across the principal photography schedule to standardize the verbal delivery of the script, despite regional law enforcement agencies in the San Francisco production setting utilizing the primary syllable accentuation during active criminal investigations. Fucking, oh, Jesus Christ. Boy, oh boy. So that is someone saying that, yeah, they kept saying Yakuza because they wanted to make sure that everybody kept saying it wrong the same way. All right, up here we have a general trivia game. Hit me up with just a nice, easy history category to start things off. Ethiopia is said to have gained its name from a Greek word meaning a land of the what? Summer faces, desert winds, red earth, or night people. I'm gonna guess desert winds. Wait, okay. Is there anything I can know here apart from that? Do I know any Greek? Pia Miranda is a Greek lady who's an actress. Would she be named Dirt Miranda? Like Ethio? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and guess Desert Winds. That is incorrect. Okay, well, Red Earth then. That's also incorrect. Sunburnt Faces. Fuck! Okay. Independence Day celebrates America's independence from which country? Britain. Thank you. Which disease did Edward Jenner help cure? Okay, which one of these has been cured? Well, not the common cold. That one's still kicking around. Smallpox you don't hear much about anymore. Polio's out. Leprosy... You can still get leprosy, but you can kind of kick it to the curb. So I'm going to guess polio. Okay, smallpox. You know what? That was 50-50. In which British city did the infamous murderers Burke and Hare operate? Why, of course, they're good old hometown Edinburgh boys. Don't know why I knew that. Who was executed in 1793, aged 38? Okay, well, it's not Charles Manson. King Louis XVI is, I think, out. I think that was later than that. Patrick Pearse or Blackbeard? I think that it might be Blackbeard here. Okay, I was wrong. Damn. Wrong on 3 counts. King Louis XVI ate it at 38. Too young. The Champs-Élysées most prominent pedestrian on August 26, 1944 was who? 1944. Eisenhower, Toulouse-Lautrec, Maurice Chevalier, or Charles de Gaulle. I'm going to guess Gaulle, and then I'm going to switch to Eisenhower. Hey! Okay, there we go. What event occurred in England on Christmas Day 1066? I believe that William the Conqueror was crowned? Okay, 1066 is present in my memory for that reason. Good. In which present-day country were Gabriel Fahrenheit, Chopin, and Lech Walesa born? What the fuck? USA, France, Ireland, or Poland? Well, it's not the USA, because if Chopin was American, then he would be played literally everywhere all the time. Chopin. Chopin sounds French. So I'm going to guess it's going to end up being Poland. There we go. What were listeners to the BBC told when they tuned in to hear the news on Good Friday 1930? The Martians have landed. Wow, fuck. There is no news. The fuck? What was the occupation of Adolf Hitler's father? He was a customs official. Thank you so much for asking. I can't believe I got that right. I didn't know that. All right, well, 5 out of 10, and that means we got our rank is 19,908 of 20,000. Jesus Christ, people really like the new daily.com.au's puzzles quiz trivia. Jeez Louise. Okay, on this one we have to get from one wiki article to the next. Heavy metal music to mobile phone. Let's go. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we have some countries up there that could be useful. We could choose one and then go from there to phones or festivals. List of festivals to phones at festivals, maybe one. Tightly compressed. Fuzz is an electric guitar term. Okay. Palm muting. Metallica might have talked about phones at one point. Also, relationship with classical music in regards to metal. Malaysia banned Lamb of God performing in their country. Fair enough. Image and fashion. Fan subculture. Heavy metal subculture. Rob Zombie. Does Rob Zombie have a phone? Probably. He's got to be taking photos of his wife almost constantly. And you know her boobs are going to be out in some of them. But does he talk about it on his Wikipedia page? Probably not. Okay, let me scroll on down. We got the history. Oh, God damn, this is a long-ass article. And then this is where the various attributions start. Okay. Fair enough. We can get to the subgenres and fusion genres. Culture? Maybe. And rock music in general. We can get to British rock and roll. SoundCloud indie. History, culture, list of years in rock music. List of years could get us there, honestly. Social effects of rock music. Interesting. Timeline of heavy metal and hard rock music. If I was able to get to a year that the phone came out, then that would get us right there. Okay. So, when did that happen? Before 2007, I think? Maybe if I search like... Oh, this is 2006 in heavy metal music. Unfortunately, it's not just 2006. So I'd have to go 2006. Was it 2007? I was thinking that they were out while I was in high school. So I'm gonna back myself here. And because I want to try and do less cheating from chat, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get from here to just the year 2006. If not, it'll just be a hop, skip, and a jump over to the year. I cannot believe that 2006 is not linked. God damn it. Fuck. Okay, well, that has dried up. In that case, we have access to what? Damn. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and... No, that's going to be 2006 in music by location. System of a Down goes on a long-term hiatus. Oh, our wonderful System of a Down. Metalocalypse on Adult Swim. Cannibal Corpse is mentioned. Deicide. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and... United Kingdom. I'm throwing here. I'm going nasty mode. Ugh. I'm throwing for sure. I think I could find Green Day. Honestly, a good shout here might have been navigating immediately to U2. And then from that, there's going to be a link to Phone because of their weird thing where they just throw that on. Bless you! They threw that on everybody's phones without asking them. But I don't know. Oh, hello! Could iTunes get us to Phone? Because iTunes was originally used for laptop, but at least it gets us out of this year and country fucking hole we're in. Okay. iTunes is a media player, media library, modal. Sure is. iPhone and iPad. Oh, so close, but I think we might have to go from iPhone to mobile phone. Dang, we're gonna have to do just a little bit more work here. It doesn't seem like we're able to get straight there. Apple mobile device, iPhone 3G, and then over that, no, arg. Devastating. I'm going to click on the iPhone 3G. Then, oh my god, that only links us to smartphone. No. Oh, this is going to be way too long. Is there anywhere here where it says mobile phone in the product specifications? Type smartphone, series iPhone. No. Okay, smartphone, mobile phone. Surely. Mobile device? Okay, mobile phone. Click. We got there. Okay, 6. One step less than average. Damn. Heavy metal music, DJ, smartphone, mobile phone. That's good. Okay, time for Food Guesser. You know what? Before we do Food Guesser, I actually want to do Scrandle. I crave Scrandle right now. I desire sweet, sweet Scrandle, if I can find it. Scrandle is the best one, for sure. Scrandle may be a game that I would, and please let's keep this away from them, this knowledge, but Scrandle probably a game that I would actually pay to play, rather. Which one of these is better? Lemon Pepper Wet Wing Box or Brazilian Barbecue at Western United FC? Ooh, man. Brazilian Barbecue at the Aussie Place or the Lemon Pepper Wet Wing Box in America? Same price for both? Fries added to this. I think the wings are going to be better than the barbecue, but the barbecue looks pretty good. Fuck. That's rough, man. There's a difficulty to eating this, but I like this. I'm just gonna click on that one. I'm gonna have the hometown pride kicking off. Okay. Bratwurst and a pint for £1.40 in Czechia, or fish fingers and mushy peas hot dog with chips. Let's fucking go, Grimsby Town FC. We're the best. We like to eat shit every day. On the court, off the court. Bratwurst and a pint for £1.40 is unbeatable value. Huge amount of sauce on the side, and a pint as well. Slam it. Not only that, but the mushy peas hot dog is going to get people balking at the very idea. Miserable cheeseburger. It looks like you frisbeed it straight out of the freezer, straight onto the bun. But a 10-pound pretzel? If you're talking about a 10-pound pretzel, it had better be weight-wise, man. You cannot be charging 10 pounds, 10 pence for a pretzel. The cheeseburger is still so bad. I think that more people are going to go for the cheeseburger just based on the idea that this pretzel is inexcusable at this price point. This was available at Belgium vs. Egypt in 2026. You fucking scumbags. They've got you over a barrel. Oh, that's horrid. This is a nightmare scenario. The Welsh cheeseburger gets it here, and that cheese is entirely solid. Heat has not been applied to this thing beyond what was absolutely necessary. I'm amazed that I lost that one. We're back in my hometown, Grimsby Town FC, 2022. Pulled pork and Donna Crunch wraps, or the Man United versus Newcastle 2026. Hot chocolate free with hospitality ticket. Free with hospitality ticket. Free £0, 0 pence. The pulled pork and Donna Crunch wraps look so fucking good, I'm clicking it. £5. Nice. S'mores covered bacon and pie mash and liquor. No price data on either. I mean, this is some American shit versus some British shit. It brings me no pleasure to say this, but the New York Mets and the Leyton Orient FC are really wilding out on this shit. I think s'mores covered bacon will have more people going, actually, that kind of goes. Yep. Just the novelty factor there over some crap and slime. Ashton Town FC, the Donna Balm with salad and chili sauce, or the pork and stuffing baguette with applesauce. England strikes again. Tall burger with salad and red, or pork and miscellaneous sandwich. I think that the pork and miscellaneous is probably going to get there just based on the fact that it says pork over Donna Balm, and I'm proven wrong yet again. Jesus Christ! Dundee United FC, the Scottish burger. That is cleated to oblivion, man. That's horrid. Aerated hamburger. I think that this can't It simply can't be consumed. Blackburn Rovers FC 2024 clears 2 Balti pies with 2 Cokes for £14. Yes, it's expensive. No, it doesn't look like this. 9.85%. That's the lowest score I've seen in Scrandal so far. Ashton Town FC has today's special or burger and chips. No price data for either. Burger and chips clears today's special. I'm amazed that today's special cleared that one based on the fact that it had no information about it. Chicken Balti pie and Hiroshima Go-Go's chicken wedges and beef bowl. Fuck. Yoshinoya beef bowl. Oh, I'm going for this one for sure. I think that this probably got more Scran votes. A beef bowl would be so fucking good at a baseball game. But the Balti pie looks really good also. Oof. Okay. I think that the £8.42 meals clears the pie. I'm voting for the beef bowl. And we get it. Thank goodness. San Diego Loyal SC 2022, the spaghetti and meatballs in bread. Cannot believe that's American. And the Bristol Rovers FC jerk chicken and rice. I think jerk chicken and rice is going to absolutely dominate here. Spaghetti and meatballs in bread is just a little bit too gruesome, unfortunately. As soon as you float the idea of a spaghetti sandwich, you've lost. Jerk chicken and rice, though? Oh, Flavor Town. Texas Tech Lady Raiders has the barbecue nachos for $7.70 versus the mint chutney sausage with creme fraiche at unknown location 2026 in Jamaica. Okay, I think that based on the color palette here, the barbecue nachos is going to get it done. I think this is going to be nachos over sausage because people do not understand looking at this how good this would taste. And I'm correct. Phew. 7 out of 10, solid Scranner, but the community average is 8.6 out of 10. Good lord. Damn. Just pure dominance from the Scrandal community. Cheap Sausage at Unknown Location is my Grinder name. Have you guys seen the Grinder, not the Grinder, the Instagram or TikTok posts who have... like the guy saying like how I walk after getting 18 loads in an IKEA dressing room or whatever. And he's like walking around with his hat pulled down right close over his eyes. This isn't on my For You page, no? Okay, all right. It's just a guy making a post about like, well, this is how I walk after cruising in the Home Depot toilet. And he's walking around. Got 36 loads in me and I'm heading for the exit. And he's just all on the down low. All right. Steamdle. Guess the Steam game from its reviews. You get 6 clues, 1 per wrong guess. Not recommended. 44.3 hours. Will no longer load on my PC. Not sure why. Ran fine before. Too bad. Was a fun rip monster in a, quote, ball game. Okay, so that could be either it's Monkey Ball ripoff or it's a ripoff of Pokemon. In that case, I would guess Pal World? Yeah, right? Like, Pal World is ripoff Pokemon. And there we go, okay. There we go. June 20th, yeah, so it was very, very recent and just got patched. How many wild berry Skittles are in this container? Okay, guess 1 of 3. Whew. Okay, let's think. I'm going to guess something in the ear of like 280. My thinking there is that I counted like about 28 mouse increments up and 8 across. And then I should actually, I'll go ahead and bump that up to 600. More than 600. Okay. 820. Between 600 and 820. 750. Arg. 810? And I guessed 820. Damn. Okay. Grarg. My partner wins this game all the time IRL. Math prof skills. That's cool. Damn. 10 skills away. I don't like Guess the Book. Number of Goodreads ratings, 516,209. The seeds are planted, and the sprinklers dust the soil for a few minutes every morning and evening like clockwork. I've started to like hearing them kick on in the wee hours when it's still dark, and I'm the only person up and in the kitchen with my coffee. Everything is starting to feel warm, familiar and warm here, like a home. Okay. It's a book where there's a house and there's sprinklers and the person is happy. So it's literally not any book that I've ever read. I'm gonna go ahead and just guess Jonathan Franzen. One of the ones I ain't read to clear it out. This is Purity by Jonathan Franzen. She looks beautiful today, and shit keeps happening to my body every time I look at her. Like there are live wires underneath my damn skin. Black t-shirt, white shorts, hair down and free, minimal makeup. She's no frills and it works. Farmers died on ew, bro. Dark romance, contemporary romance, spicy. I feel like Guess the Book is just... like, it just exists to get people to buy a, like, book talk type book. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through here. Skip. She pushes the bedroom door open and I look into her old bedroom. Nice. Cool. Uh-huh. You're a beautiful girl, Jordan, I say in nearly a whisper, but you are just a girl. She pulls it through. A woman finds herself unexpectedly drawn to her boyfriend's father, leading to a complicated and forbidden attraction that challenges boundaries and tests loyalties. Jesus Christ. The book was called Birthday Girl. Ah. Birthday Girl book. Okay, just gonna... This is by Penelope Douglas. Originally published 2018. And... what is the age gap in Birthday Girl? It is 19 years. Well, that's one of the questions that just comes up when you click on it. And it was a nominee for Reader's Favorite Romance in 2018. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Alright, mate. Well. My favorite 5-star review that convinced me not to read the book. Jesus Christ, someone has gone through and enumerated everything they don't like about this book. Uh-huh. Is it really a taboo romance if it is all a dream? And then they've gone through and laid out that this is Jordan's dream because of every mistake that the author has made. Jordan says they lost their apartment security deposit due to minor damages to the carpet, yet the apartment was completely trashed during the party. Jordan has his own money, yet she puts her possessions in storage, which costs money. Jordan does not understand the police do not set bail. Jordan believes she and not Pike would have paid Cole's bail, even though Cole called Pike to bail him out. Jordan has a summer class on Thursdays, even though it is April and the spring semester is still in session before ending sometime in May. Okay. Pike is carrying a tool belt. Pike is the owner of a construction company and would not do manual labor at the construction site. It's so good to guess that this is a dream rather than just a kind of a horny book that is written by someone who is horny. All right. Anyways, let's go ahead and play some Timeline Duel, and then this will probably be the last duel of the day before we get on out of here. Flaming Gamer, what's up? All right, Timeline. Arrange the events in order. Whew, okay, let's take stock of our events. Babylon's siege of Jerusalem ends following the destruction of Solomon's temple. Gotta think that's gonna be way up here. The Livonian Order suffers its greatest defeat in the 13th century in the Battle of Derb against the Grand Duchy of Lithuania. Grand Duchy. Coronation of Alexander III as King of Scots. William I of Scotland, a key rebel in the revolt of 1173 to 74, is captured at Alnwick by forces loyal to Henry II of England. Okay, so that goes before the 13th. Then this. And then in France, Spanish forces led by Count Lamoral of Egmont defeat the French forces of Marshal Paul de Thermes at Gravelines. Dog, straight up I do not know. I am wrong. A lot of this is, I gotta be honest, I'm surprised at how much of this is battle themed. Maybe that's just today's theme is military history stuff, but this is markedly difficult for a guy like me. Let's see. Okay. Livonian, Battle of Gravelines, Alexander III. Wait, it just took me back. What? Oh, okay, I'm just gonna get out of here. Get as many coin flips correct in a row as you can. Only one attempt per day. This one, I've got a feeling it's gonna be heads. All right. One heads. Tails. I'm in the top 56% of players. All right. Gang, that is going to be the end of the stream for today. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I was also expecting 10 heads in a row. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to go ahead and truck on over to do my various little jobs. And I will see you soon. See you in 2 days for more Fast Car GTA. Thank you for enduring the carless dullness of a non-car stream. Catch you later. Bye-bye.
This song is called Big Box Truck.